Right guys, this is about the 20th take of this video, because I'm useless, of the second day in the Warbosstae July painting challenge. I've painted 24 Moro goblins. They're pretty much in the same style as my drum over there. You can see the red on them, you can see the bits of silver where I've washed it down with the Grax, and they've got the same Luftwaffe camo green on them. Also today I've got a bit done on my sniper. I've basically finished his overcoat, started his trousers in brown, and I started his cloak, which has got its base coat of Vallejo 880, which is called khaki grey. Yeah, I'm going to put in a White Dwarf, I found a really cool article for desert camo, so I'll show you that in a second. But before that, I'm going to answer day 2 question, which is, what was your first ever model? And my first ever model I painted for Warhammer was a Khemri Leash Priest, because I bought I went into Games Workshop, I think, and I bought 16 Skeleton Warriors, a Leash Priest, and a Leash Priest mounted, and I bought a White Dwarf, which I will show you in a second. But here's the model, okay? So I repainted him briefly. Well, not briefly, a while ago. I paint stripped and repainted him because he looked absolutely terrible. He was so painful. So painful. He had like enamel blue scales there, where they're now sort of brass coloured, and like an enamel blue foot, because I thought it was a shoulder pad. And although his sword is a bit shiny, it was so much more shiny before. And his cowl, which is a really cool snake cowl, and I've done sort of green this time. Last time it was, I know, like silver and it was green and shiny metallic and a bit speckled, and it was just it's so painful, guys, so painful. And yeah, I thought he was amazing when I painted him, so I entered him into our local club's painting challenge. Painting competition. It was him on a little diorama fighting 2 kobolds. It was the top of a peanut butter jar covered in sand and painted. It was so yellow. And the kobolds were so green. It was terrible. Yeah, so I'm going to show you the White Dwarf now. Yeah, this is the first ever White Dwarf I bought. It was White Dwarf 283. Yeah, White Dwarf 283. It was a free Path to Glory booklet. I don't think I've got that anymore. But yeah, I went into Games Workshop, I bought this in the middle of the Eye of Terror campaign. I put a few tags in it. It's on Tamarkan, because Tamarkan's still sitting on my desk. Yeah, and as you can see, it is pretty much falling apart. It's so dead. It's had so much love over the 10 years I've been playing. So yes, my day 3 challenge, I suppose that is, isn't it? When did you get into the hobby? 10 years ago. Just after my brother. My brother got some Eldar and stuff, and he started playing 40k with his friends, so obviously I went and bought Tomb King stuff, because what's not to love about undead, evil, mummy, skeleton, majiggers? I thought they were pretty cool. But this is the White Dwarf I got as well, which is The Onslaught Begins. I think it's the first, or one of the White Dwarfs in the Eye of Terror. So it's got the 13th Company released in them. 13th Company guys, they're pretty awesome. The Wolfen, these guys are so cool. I think they're like 50 quid or something eBay, which is obviously a lot more in dollars. But no, these models are just so beautiful. I mean, like, they're easily as good as anything Citadel's releasing these days. And of course, the new plastic Cadian shock troops. Look at these guys. 20 for where are they? Zachary Creed. There you go, Cadian shock troops. 15 quid for 20. You know, they're now what? 15.50 for 10. Oh, look at this. I didn't notice this earlier. It's the, oh my god, they're so painful. The old school Chaos Warriors in a paint set, but they're really newly released, guys. And they look so cool. No, they really don't. They look terrible. And here's some Space Marines that I didn't get, thank god. Oh, they're so terrible as well. That's so painful, is what I should be saying. And yeah, some more Citadel stuff. But the next tag is not the new Lizardman releases, which are not very new anymore. It's this. It's the, Painting Cadians, a quick and easy guide. Anyway, this is like the old school. It's now become paint splatter. It's basically like, you know, steps on the cloth and the skin and bayonets and armor and stuff. And it's basically the same as paint splatter. It's just paint splatter from 10 years ago, guys. Oh, it makes me feel so old. And here we have the Index Astratus. And the Index Astratus, these articles were just articles about Space Marine chapters. So it's got the origins of the 13th Company, their homeworld, their combat doctrines. So basically everything that's on Lexicon that Warbosstae does in his Fluff Hunter videos. But it used to be released regularly in White Dwarf, and here's a nice cool conversion article. I think the next one is a conversion article as well. More pictures of the awesome wolf, and oh, they're so good. And bits! Games Workshop used to sell bits, guys, remember this? I used to love buying bits on Games Workshop. Anyway, here we have another modelling workshop, you know. Get your green stuff and your modelling tools and your bits box out, and bang! bash up some mutants. Yeah, or bash together some mutants. Look at this. Crazy evil Chaos Sentinels. It's gotta be awesome. Yeah, I love mutants. I made some mutants. Well, I used my zombies as mutants because I wanted to play 40k with my brother. Yeah, that didn't play one very long because the other guys used to beat me up because they were much better at it than me. And then we have, oh, look at this. Look at the new Games Workshop website, everyone. This is 2003, so this is 10 years ago. Oh, look at the painful old computer. Little baby. You know that baby? That baby's actually like 11 now. Oh, look at that. It's hilarious. So yeah, Lizardman Live. I have Codex Eye of Terror, guys. It's new, and £8. You used to be able to buy things from Games Workshop for £8. Fucking can't do that now, can you? Oh, I did swear. Swearing's illegal. But yeah, Harlequins. Oh, look at the old Harlequins. They're so painful. Oh, and Lizardmen. Anyway, less of this and more. Ooh, I got another tag here. Ah, here we go. Modelling workshops. Another modelling workshop. So this is like 3 or 4 in one. White Dwarf is awesome. But this is from making a Lizardman spawning pool. And I used to really like these articles. Because, it's just like, whip out some foam board, whip out a knife, and, get cracking, make yourself some terrain. You don't have to spend £100 million. Although, obviously, Games Workshop wants you to buy their shiny plastic terrain these days. And here we have the most epic battle report ever. The Battle for the Basilica. Yes, and here you go, a little flagellant, like, oh, it's going to be a big battle in the really cool Basilica building. But this was really cool when it came out because it was like an absolutely massive battle report. This huge Chaos Army here, Oh, I padded that a bit quickly, but yeah, massive Chaos Army, massive Dark Angels and Imperial Guard. Look at that, Forge World Bane Bear. Remember this came out? Like Forge World was so cool and epic. I mean, it still is really cool, but it was just so much more epic back then. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. I just this battle report was so epic and amazing, especially when I just started. I had like 400 points of Space Marines. It was like, oh, look at these thousands and thousands of points. But like by the modern day apocalypse standards, this is nothing at all. It's ridiculous, really. Look at that. There's like a whole load of spawn in the background. That's cool. Things you miss. Yeah, and there's that whole load of other ones. And Phil Kelly. Look at Phil Kelly with his little centre parting. Oh, he's so cute. And yeah. And the last one I was going to show you actually was Alessio Calvator and Matt Ward without silly hair. Look at Matt Ward there. Yeah, Matt Ward, you used to know how to cut your hair and shave, but no, not anymore. Alessio Calvator working for Games Workshop. I know, it's mad, isn't it, guys? Obviously now Alessio is famed for his Warlord, Mantic and every other war game under the sun working on. And here we go, I thought I'd end with 24 Moro Goblins and a Moro Goblin drum. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Tomorrow, I did 2 challenges today, you might have noticed, because tomorrow I am catching a whole lot of trains going to my nan, so I'm not going to be able to do any more hobby stuff for a while, so I'm glad I got those 24 Moro Goblins done. I will join you sporadically from my point of view. I'll put it into one video for you guys, of me catching various trains to somewhere on the south coast. Yeah, bye.